Hi guys, it's Wombat, and finally here is my map combo for ATS 1.38 beta. Now this map combo will only work on 1.38 beta. It has not been tested on 137, and of course it hasn't been tested on the 138 final version either. So this one is for the beta version only, and as such it is a little bit smaller than usually, or at least it does not contain all the mods that I usually use on my map combos for ATS. And the reason for that is that not all maps are being updated or working on 138 yet. There's no surprise there, of course, but it is kind of surprising that there were so many mods that I actually thought would work that didn't. One of them being coast to coast. Now there is of course coast to coast on this map combo, but it is an updated version specifically made, or at least to begin with it was made for 138, and now it works, but the previous version didn't actually work on 1.38. And speaking of mods that do not work, we don't have pass mod here today, one of the mods that we otherwise seeing in Mexico, and because of that we also do not have US 95. That mod is relying on pass mod, so of course if we don't have pass mod we can't have US 95. And last but not least, we do not have the Midwest expansion here either, because that too requires an update for 138. So if we instead look at what we actually do have here, you'll see that we have Canadream up here, we have Coast to Coast, we have ATMX and ATMX Mountain Roads, and then basically all of the Mexican mods down here, including the upcoming Chihuahua mod. Chihuahua is, by the way, a paid mod, but it is not a requirement to have Chihuahua for this map combo to work. But if you do have access to Chihuahua, if you paid for it, or if you donated and got it from Team Reforma that way, feel free to use it with my map combo. That's what I'm doing, obviously. So today we're gonna go through how you set this map up, of course, and then we're gonna go through after that how you handle whatever problems you may have making this map combo work. So let's dive into how you set this map combo up. And here is the active mods list, and before we start, a few things that I need to clarify. I might have later versions of the mods than you have access to, depending on whether you are a sponsor or donor to Team Reforma or not. But it doesn't matter if you aren't, because the links in the video description, although they link to older versions of the mods than I'm using, it doesn't affect the load order in any way or the ability to actually play on 138 or not. So regardless of whether you have access to the same versions I have access to here, because you too are a donor to Team Reforma, or if you are downloading or using the download links from the video description, do not matter at all. In any case, we have at the very bottom the Viva Mexico map, followed by Mexico Extremo, Mexssimap and Chihuahua. Now Chihuahua is still a paid mod, so if you can't afford it or you don't want to buy Chihuahua, don't worry about that file at all. It is not a requirement for this map combo to work, but since I'm a donor to Reforma, again, I then have access to Chihuahua. The rest of the mods, however, are free as well. The only exception to that is Chihuahua. So we have Reforma Sierra Nevada, Mega Resources, and the Mega Resources Coast to Coast Patch. Then we have ATMX 3.0 and the ATMX mountain roads. Now when you download ATMX, you'll see that the download includes a ton of different mods. I think it's 6 or 7 different mods or something like that. Do not bother with any of the other ones. We will only use ATMX 3.0 and the mountain roads for this combo. We then have Coast to Coast version 2.11.2, although it only says 2.11. You have to look really closely. There we have it, the package name, the file name says 2.11.2. So although the version here even says 2.11.1, it is actually 0.2, which is crucial for this combo to work because there are known crashes with 2.11.1. We then have the Grand Canyon Rebuild, Canadream 2.10 and the background map. And that is the entire combo. So there you have it, that is my map combo for ATS 138 Beta. Now if you have any problems, make sure that you actually have all the map DLCs. You are required to use all the map DLCs for this combo to work. If you're missing one of them, Utah or Washington or whatever, you will have crashes while you are loading the game. That's just how it works. Other than that, if you have any problems, make sure you're not using additional mods. The map combo will work with additional mods, but before I will start looking into why your game crashes while you're loading the map combo, you will have to remove whatever additional mods you have there. Otherwise it is impossible for me or my team to help you sort the problems out. And the way we sort them out for you is that you post your game.log file on my Discord server in the support channel, and of course there's a link to my Discord server in the video description, and then my team will take a look at it and help you sort it out in no time whatsoever. And with that said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe as well. And till next time, take care everyone. Bye bye.